This has been our home. And then this is the first floor. Yes, we're entering the, what I call the piano room. The baby grand piano that's been here for years. It was here when the Gliddens were here. I've had it moved from the great room here because I play the piano. I play the piano and sing. But this used to be a library. I decided it would be a nice idea to have these glass doors made so that I can actually showcase a lot of the gifts that we have been privileged to enjoy. Our house here, and there are more here, and of course elephants sneak in everywhere because I love animals, period, but elephant collections have started. We're at that stage in the presidency now where the presidential portrait is being worked on, and the First Lady's portrait. And the wonderful young artist that we have from Cleveland, Ohio, has chosen this room to be the place where my First Lady portrait will be here at the piano, and it's very exciting. It's really something to look forward to because he knows I love music so much. And I suppose I should say what started the elephant is this. This is an elephant that belonged to my mother, who's still alive, by the way. My mother's here. She lives here in Athens. She's 96 years old almost. But this was an elephant that my brother brought to her from France when he was serving in the war many years ago. And she just gave it to me and I took it over. And just by having this one out, over the years, other folks saw that I had elephants. They started bringing me elephants. And he is here because I just got him last week. The president used to be the co-host of a television show out of Jacksonville, Florida. Now, we lived in Gainesville, but Jacksonville, Florida, and it was called The Black Family. And there were 3 co-hosts. He was the counselor educator, then there was a counseling psychologist, and then there was a medical doctor that actually did it was a live television show. And he did that show for 12 years, 12 of the 20 years that we spent in Gainesville. And this was commissioned when we left to go to the University of Arkansas. Someone did this masterpiece for him. And the stairwell behind you, more elephants, as you can see. There's even a zebra. I mentioned to you that the presidential portraits and the First Lady portraits were going on. The artist who is going to be doing the president's, I think, will do his from the stairwell. So this is, obviously, this is a very beautiful, very unique stairwell. When President Alden lived here with his wife and 4 children, all of this was painted white. This was stripped by the First Lady who preceded me, Mrs. Glidden. A lot of people don't know that. Renee was quite an artist. Renee Glidden was quite an artist. Again, there's no way that you can walk through here without seeing or having something that the former First Ladies and the former presidents have had some part of. And this is the dining room. I really do believe in bringing the university, or making what the university stands for, whether it is bringing in the colors, or the mascot, or just joining in what makes this makes us part of the family. This is the kitchen, and sort of the butler's pantry, and our china. And we ordered this china when I came in 2004, because as a new First Lady, the true china. This is well, I'm trying to remember the name of the china. No, it's not Yes, it's Nortaki. I think it's the Nortaki china that I have. And I've only broken 1 plate. I've only broken 1 plate, and we have 1 salt and pepper shaker missing over those years. That's pretty good, don't you think? That's pretty good, so. And then as you come in, it's a kitchen area that was repainted, mainly for redoing. We just had things that were repainted. And I've often got questions as to how come you didn't have marble or granite put here. I'm not a big fan of marble or granite. Even in 2004, the granite and the marble was, because it's too hard a surface. That's a good way to break china, or to break your crystal or your glasses, is to set it down on something hard. So I went with the old-fashioned Formica, and of course it was green. So as long as it was green, it worked for me. We venture back around to the great room. This is a very important place to have some of the memorabilia, specifically with the former presidents and some of the former renowned emeriti professors who we like to commemorate. And the rest of these tables, I guess I can tell you that I've been told that these, when we came, these, I'm going to move that so that you can see it, these were actually floor pieces from the ridges. Can you imagine a piece of tile this big? As you come from the great room now into the Bobcat room. So when we have student activities, we like to invite students. As a matter of fact, that's one of the ways we beg. We say, please bring us something from your sport or from your area, your athletic event. And these are our first pitches that we happen to, with the baseball team, we threw out the first pitch. And we have one for softball. I've got to get to the softball game this year so I can throw out my first pitch for that. The president threw out a couple of those hockey pucks, and I threw out one. The president, for some reason, walked away with the, I guess you can tell what that is. That's the basketball net. Now, DJ Cooper and the other guys, they all got a little string. How did the president walk away with the whole thing? I think they said, here, Mr. President, you can have this. And what a wonderful honor that is. How can anybody complain about a job like this, huh? A life like this, even though it takes a lot of time. But this is 29 Park Place, first floor public area where we have the privilege of entertaining students and guests.